Hey, Drone here. What's going on, guys? We got the Bugs 2 SE right there. Really nice silver paint job that they got on it. If you see the sky, it could rain anytime now, so we're going to try to get through this and show you the setup. This is not about the app. This is about the flyability. This is the app in a rich drone. It does have return to home. It does have follow me. So let's go ahead and turn on our controller. Plug in our battery. It's connected automatically. I did not have to bind it, which is cool. What we're going to do is we're just going to turn that. It's looking for calibration. No, deep. Once it goes deep, then it's looking for calibration. So we're going to spin, and then once it goes green, you want to go head up. Go ahead and put your propellers this way, and I'm going to check the tightness of those propellers because I've not done that prior to coming out. And then once your lights go red and yellow in the front, you should be good to go. I'm going to set it there. Hopefully it'll gather satellites. It's not a prime day for it to gather satellites, but okay, this one seems to be a little bit loose. Let's see. For it to tighten, you need to go this way. That's tight. This one will go the same way. That's tight. That's tight. And that's tight. So we have 9 satellites. We're locked on to 9 satellites, even on a poor day. I do have an SD card in there. Again, not really about the camera, not really about the features. This does have follow me. It does have return to home. It has a lot of features. I want to do flyability. It's a really windy day, a poor day. Bam! Even on a poor day, we're locked on to 14, 15, 16 satellites. This thing's a satellite grabber. These antennas, as far as I can tell, are fake. MJX, I'd like some real antennas, but I will say the last Bugs 2s, even with fake antennas, did really well. Let's go ahead and record. We're gonna long hold this. We are recording. We got a little icon on there. We're gonna unlock our motors like that. We're gonna go up, and we will give you a quick look at the drone. We're gonna bring it down. Give you a little look at the drone. What up, new Bugs? Woo! It's moving a little bit because of that wind. What up? Okay, so I'm hands-free on it. We're locked on to 16 satellites. Wind's blowing a little bit. It picks up in gusts. I'm just gonna go up and out. Telemetry's just working on this. Again, it's super windy. And we'll go ahead and turn back around over here, and we should be coming back now. Holding this up, I'm showing I'm decreasing 106.82, and we're actually buzzing over that way. So now we're going to turn this way and fly into the wind, if we can. Can we? Let's go. It's taking a minute because we had momentum built up. Little slow go into the wind. We're literally just flying straight into it. And I just got dripped on. I was out here with a racing drone testing a battery, and I was getting dripped on too. 98, 82, 100 meters away. Gonna raise up altitude a little bit. 143, 154. So this thing's getting good range. I can still see it out there, but I'm gonna bring it back because it's probably a little bit boring for you guys if 123, 118. If the drone's a pinprick in the sky, it's literally right over there. It's jetting straight across. I don't actually have it coming directly towards me, but we had it coming back to a base heading, and it's cooking because it has the tailwind to it. We'll do a light punch upwards for you guys. Get this overhead. Bringing it down. And again, we're locked on to 16 satellites. Just gonna go over here because the wind is blowing that way, and I'm gonna punch up, and it's essentially gonna look like it's over there. So what I want to do is put the back end there. I'm gonna stop recording. Okay, maybe just, nope, long hold will do it. We're gonna start recording. And here comes your punch in 3, 2, 1. Nice punch for a RTF GPS bird. It's nothing crazy. Keep my eye on that drone. It is up there. I seem to be maxed out though. I seem to be maxed out at 148. 148 I seem to be maxed out at, which that's plenty high, but I'm pretty sure the Bugs 2, the original Bugs 2, didn't have a limit on height up. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did not have a limit on height up. And I'm just cruising up there, cruising. Gonna go ahead and bring it back towards myself. That should be back towards myself. I'm gonna drop elevation. Hopefully there's not a geofence on this like the newer Bugs is, where it's not going to go out really far. I'd hope that this is still going to go out super far. And again, this is going to have orbit mode. This is going to have follow me. Obviously it has return to home. It's GPS drone. Disconnect, return to home. Takes a while to come down from altitude. I've had my left stick completely down for a while now. We're at 74 meters high. Drone's right there. This is an aggressive flight. I am in like, I'm gonna say probably 45-degree weather with anywhere from 12 to 22 mile an hour gusts. Yowza, look at the sun. I'm gonna point this at that. I don't know if it's gonna pick anything up on the camera. I'm gonna point this over there. We're just gonna put this right there. Put it up, see what we get. See if we can get something. Christmas effect, guys. I don't know what I'm shooting. I have an idea of what I'm shooting, but when I get inside and put that SD card in the computer, bam, Christmas effect. Get a little present. Get a little present. Okay, we're up there again, and that should be a nice view. We're gonna go ahead and come down in distance because I don't know. I mean, this should be telling it. It shows I've still got 3 bars of power on the drone. I'm gonna have to stick an AIO on this and test to see if we hit a geofence. I don't remember. I really don't remember if the Bugs 2, the original Bugs 2, had one. I mean, I could test it. I could easily go get one and test it eventually if it had a up geofence limit. I mean, I know why they do it. I get why they do it. Trying to adhere and conform to FAA laws and whatnot, which is good. I mean, I'm not horribly complaining about that. What I will horribly complain about is if this thing hits a wall at less than 999 meters. That I will complain about. So we're going to stop recording. I did long hold it. It blinks for a couple seconds and then it stops. So let's go ahead and get another good look at this. The sun's shining on it. What up, new Bugs? What up? Yeah. Really stable. I mean, I'm off of the sticks here and that thing's sitting here. Let's test walking, 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 walking. Let go. Bam! It's like a slingshot. It's like a slingshot. Went right back to where it was. I'm gonna pick that up a little bit higher. Try to show you that again. I don't suggest you guys doing it. You can see the wind blowing. It's gaining and losing altitude a little bit. I'm going to decrease the altitude just so I can grab this again. Again, I don't suggest you doing this. Walking, 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 walking. And let go. Slingshot. GPS works good. GPS definitely works good. Just going to buzz around here. I don't know that this has other speed modes. I don't think it does. It's handling that wind epically. Like, I'm really surprised how well it's doing with the wind. I thought for sure the thing would be flapping up and down, but it's holding pretty good. Right now the wind seems to have kind of stopped as I'm being blinded by the light. Y'all can finish the rest of that song if you know it. Definitely a nice flyer. This should be basically, I mean, minus my aggressive flight in the wind, this should be a really good idea as far as a timed flight, because this is a freshly charged battery. I didn't mess with the drone inside at all. Give you a good idea what type of time flight you're going to get off of this. Flight time, what type of flight time you will get if you are timing your flight. Minus the fact, again, I'm in pretty cold temperature here. And I also have high wind. So if you're in like 70, 85 degree temperature, no wind, you could probably bank you're going to get a little bit better flight time than I do. Damn, here it comes. Woo! Whoa! cut it close with my head and also with those bushes. That'll give you a really good perception on speed. Just cruising over my head here. Feeling drips, feeling drips. There's rain in them clouds. Clouds ain't giving up though. They're like, nope, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. Eventually, I would assume it's going to downpour. Bring it over here. I'll show you its yaw rate. There, I got deet. Got red LEDs underneath it. Just going to show you yaw rate before I go ahead and drop it. A little look at some drunken yaw rate. There it goes. It's stabilized. But I don't know. Kind of want to see what happens. It's showing I still have 2 bars on the drone on my controller. So we are going to keep flying it. I got deet. So I'm assuming maybe I'll get a second LVC. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off my GPS right now because I don't want this thing coming back home. It doesn't need to come back home. It's already home. Going to really put a good draw on this battery. Still showing 2 bars on the drone. Absolutely love MJX drones. The Bugs 3 is still, I think, the #1 out of the category. It is the most versatile drone out there. Then I'd probably say this one's the next versatile. Not per se this one, because I haven't fully tested it, but the Bugs 2 itself, you could put legs on it. It could be a GoPro lifter. But where this might take the cake is it's going to have follow me. And if you got a GoPro underneath it, you're going to get epic follow me footage. Not to say the camera's bad on this. This is the first time out with it. We'll see how the camera is. But a GoPro is usually a little bit better than an embodied 1080p factory stock camera. So we still got deet. I'm still showing 2 bars on my controller as far as the drone goes. I need to stay away from that puddle. We played in the puddle yesterday. Still got deet, and that's coming from the controller. And your rear LEDs are red blinking. Your front ones are steady. I'm thinking maybe if we do get a double LVC, maybe all the reds will blink and maybe we'll get a little bit more aggressive beeping on the controller. Again, the reason I'm doing this is so you guys know how much time you have with the LVC. So you guys know exact flight time you could expect if you have this drone a considerable distance away from you. The guys that do the bench test, the guys that take the propellers off and run at full throttle, bam, that's your flight time. Or the guys that tie this down to a workbench, full throttle up, bam, that's your flight time. Or the guys that stand in an empty room and hover, and that's your flight time. That's garbage. Give a thumbs down to that video. Go find them videos. Give thumbs downs to them, because that's garbage. That's not an accurate assessment of flight. This is a very accurate assessment of flight. Even with the LVCs chirping, I've not slowed down on this drone at all. Wow, this sun's blinding. Sorry about that, guys. We're still flying it because I want to give you the most accurate assessment of flight that you could possibly have. Sure, I could sit in the drone room and let this hover for however long it's going to hover and be like, bam, J-drone's warm, my hands don't hurt, and there's your time flight assessment. Well, one, that's the easy way out. I actually like being out in the cold. Like testing stuff for you in the cold, because I know a lot of guys aren't going to do it. And two, no pain, no gain. If these hands ain't hurting in winter, I'm joking. But on the real, I try to be real. I try to be as real as possible with you guys, and this is going to give you... Uh-oh, here it comes. It's coming back home. It's come back home. Even though I took it out of GPS mode, it started in GPS mode, or it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. Maybe I should put it back in GPS mode? Because I do. Or no, it's coming back. I'm not touching it. So when your bar... Stop. Right here. We're right here. Somewhere. Or maybe we were back further. We might have been back further. I think, yeah, we were probably like right here. So even if you take it out of GPS mode, that was a good learning experience. Once you get down to your long beep, super rapid LEDs in the back, and 1 bar on your RX on your controller, this thing's going to return to home regardless, so long as you started out in GPS, I'm assuming. And again, I'm not touching this. RTH works like a charm. LVCs, you get 2 of them. Sit, boy, sit. And it shut down the motors itself. So guys, I'm J-Drone. This was an excellent test of this Bugs 2 SE. Stay tuned for more with this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Check out MJXRC.net. You can get more specs on this and other drones available from MJX. Again, put the thumbs up for the real reviewers. I'm a real reviewer. Hook me up. I want a thumbs up from you. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't hit that bell, you ain't gonna get notifications on new videos. I'm always coming out with something new. Later.